Hi guys, I'm gonna just news how I would think in my opinion. So, the opinion is most likely to be like, if a child did things that is not in the laws and they could go in jail, should parent be the one who solve their case and then have to be the one paying the damage for them? Well, for me, I don't really think this is a good way to let parents gonna like solve the damage for the kids. And besides, some of the country is like a teenager, but some of the country just don't really. Some of the countries just let the teenager slide, except for the damage they need to pay up. So the parent have to be the one paying up. It's very sad, I know. And sometimes I did things is that even though the parent loved them so much, why did the kid even broke the laws? I know that they didn't accidentally do it. It was not on purpose or whatever. Yeah, it depends on some of them. And also, it's kind of like if they broke the laws, they also have to fix it for themselves. They can't just have someone to solve them for them and they just did nothing for the damage and that's it. And like, what if that happened again and they don't do anything because they know that they have someone to help them? It's kind of like that. It's just a look and a look and then it's boring. And I think the good rules is here is that, well, if the kid broke the laws, then the kid has to be one to solve it, not the parents. But if the kid is very, very young and somehow broke the laws, I know, crazy, then sure, it could count. They maybe just go to a class that teach them how to stop violence and all. Yeah, maybe that was suitable for them enough. And well, for me, is I think that even though some of the kids they broke the laws and the parents have the one be fixing them, the kid will be just doing it again because, well, they have someone to fix for them. So why would they even care anyway? They just broke it and bam, someone gonna help them. So it's not really a big deal for them and they just do whatever they want. And even though they did break the laws, they don't care because they have someone to fix them, to fix the damage. Yes. And if they don't have enough money, then parents will help them. Yes, that's very kind-hearted. But, you know, some of them don't really deserve that kind of price, you know. Even though they did break the laws and they didn't mean it, sure, I could feel bad. But it does not really like show the sympathy of some of them, really. They could just do that randomly, I guess. All for revenge. Yeah, I know. And even though that they did broke the laws, they could sometimes secretly know how to hide it very well. So it could end like a year or a month or any kind of time of day on how long it gets. Like, it's like they kind of like really get sneaky and nobody will find it until very, very long days have passed. Then those person notice and then they go to jail. But even though people know that they deserve it, they didn't know their parent gonna solve it for them. So the whole community gonna blame on them when they don't get in jails. And even though they get out jails because of their parent help, that doesn't mean it's gonna fix everything on the lifestyle. Yeah, sure, they didn't get out jail because, well, they fixed the damage, you sure? But everyone is gonna avoid them after hearing the rumors about those kind of person. And those type of person could go psycho because, well, reason this, reason why, you know, drama queens. And then, boom, be a psychopath running around in the whole countryside, I don't know. And, Well, I know that parents think their kids are very kind, sweet, and they would never do this. And even though they did break the laws, the parent will feel bad for their kids and they have to pay it. But you don't have to if they get that old. I mean, like, really. They're gonna fix it on their own. And also, if it was like a very long day after they got out of jail, they're gonna tell why, you know, sometimes could meet them, sometimes could meet them in jails because they could feel lost and they want to see their parents and that's kind of sad, even though they did it on purpose. But still, some of them are very kind of hearted, some have no empathy but still get out those rules and laws and still have someone to fix it for them and they still do it again. So I think parents shouldn't really be in these types of things to help their children in any sort of way. Sure, they could help them at a young age, but when a young age is almost like step to a teenager life, I think we shouldn't really help them because, well, they need to be independent. They can't just have someone to help them, really. And that's all I could say. So thank you. Bye-bye.